Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the Beef Plays channel, and today guys I'm going to be showing you how to put crops inside of these crates inside of islands. If you do enjoy this video and if you want to see more like this, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe and leave a comment down below. That being said, let's get right on into the video. So the first thing you need to do is set up some sort of thing like this, okay? So you can't really use stuff like the potatoes, carrots and other kind of crops that you have to clean. You kind of want to only use the ones that you don't have to do that. However, that doesn't stop you from doing it if you want to fill a crate up with that kind of crop. You'll just have to do an extra step in cleaning them before they go into the crates. So let me show you how you actually put crops inside of the crates. You want to head all the way to your portal and head through that portal to the mainland. Come to the main hub spawn location, you'll see that there's a new person called Dom over here and he's a WholeSaler. So what this means is that you can sell things in bulk pretty much. So look, if we click this, you can talk Morning Beef Plays, got any crates for me? You can either click view shop or Y crates. If you click Y crates, you'll see I have been raising a large creature. Once it's fully grown, I'll bring it into town. So this is obviously confirming that there's going to be a huge cow, okay? It's going to be a huge cow boss, all right? That would be absolutely awesome to see a huge cow boss if that is the case, but it won't be, alright? So if we click OK and then head back into it and click view shop, you can buy a crate packer for 10,000, but you can make profit out of this if you only sell one crate of melons or one crate of or two crates of pumpkins. It's really that easy to be able to do this. However, melons you get more from than star fruit, so do take note of that. Melons you get more from it. So the rules with the crate packer, you have to put 100 onions inside of the crate to be able to sell it. So look, if I sell this, I can get 3k. If I sell the star fruit one, I can get 6k. And likewise with the pumpkin one, 6k as well. But the price stacks up, and if you sell 100 of the sell crops, you're not going to get as much for it. And a good thing about the crates, you can sell them in any season, unlike the sell crops person. So now we've reached our spawn island, let me show you how you can actually do this. So remember, if you have to clean the crops, then this will not work. You will have to do an extra step. So it washes your crop, then it collects it in the crate packer. So there is a little extra step if you are using a crop that becomes unclean when you pick it up. So look, if we put this here and then put a conveyor right next to it facing in the direction or where it needs to go, what it will do, it will go into here, but you have to remember to pick the correct one. So look, this is pumpkin, right? So we need to change this one to a pumpkin. So there we go. Now it's highlighted. All you have to do is click it. It's almost like what you have to do if you wanted to make a gearbox, for example. All the parts needed, you had to kind of set what you wanted with using the molds to be able to create the thing you want. It's a little bit like this, however you just pick the one you want. And likewise with the star fruit one, you could do the exact same thing as this. But remember, we need to somehow make it so it can collect it. So we're going to put some blocks down underneath it, and I think 3 will do. And then we need to get a crate, then we need to get a chest and put an industrial chest on the end. So this is like the minimum amount of use for this right now. So it go into A to B to C, or you can make those huge setups where if you have a whole farm of that just one crop, you could potentially put it all, you know, drop down, and when it reaches here, it packs it and then loads it into the chest. It's up to you how it wants, but this is like the standard. Like, this is taking one totem and maxing it out on the amount that's there. However, there are a couple of things I'm a little unsure of. I know it loads it on the crate thing, however it hasn't done that yet. I think it might be just loading and doing its thing. However, what you could do, okay, look, as you can see, there are some inside of the pumpkin, right, inside of the machine, and when that hits 100, then we get it. But let's actually test this out before we do anything. Let's see if we can get it back. Okay, so if you fail to get 100 and if you break it, you're gonna lose all the crops that are inside it. So do take note of that, and I'm sure that they'll fix that after viewing this video if they do watch this video. But what you could do, you could get pumpkins, okay, and you could load it into here. All right, it works exact same. You can do that. However, make sure you switch to the correct thing, and as you can see, there's 8, and we can just keep doing that now and it will load it up. If you wanted to, that's one way of doing it. You could drop all your crops inside of here and you'll be able to get a crate of pumpkins, and then it will load it straight into here automatically when it's fixed. So you kind of got an automatic setup going there. Very simple, and it's very effective but very slow paced. This is definitely something you would want to either AFK grind or do it through the night. Otherwise it'll just take a little too long if you want to do other things. So that being said, let me know what your guys' thoughts on this update, if you like the crate system or if you think it's limited. Text comes up saying that they've been raising a huge creature. Once it's fully grown, I'll bring it into the town. Does that mean that this is limited, or does it mean that it's going to be staying? Because if you think about it from this perspective, would these items become limited when that creature reaches islands? What do you guys think of this down below? Leave a comment suggesting what you guys think, and if you want to keep up to date on this topic, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe and keep up to date, because we'll be mentioning it in future Islands videos to see if we can crack it open and see what will happen. However, if we go speak to sell crops, does this make this person useless now? Because if you can get more through the WholeSaler, 100, than you do with selling crops 100, isn't it easier saving up 100? Does that make the sell crops person useless? Those are kind of questions that I have relatance to this new crate. However, my overall perspective on it, I love the idea on you can put crates and sell them in bulks, or you can sell them separately. It's from a good business perspective if you look at it from that way, because people in IRL sell things in bulk and singular, and you tend to make a little more if you sell them in bulk than you do separately. This is because it gives the appearance that it's a better deal if you sell it in bulk than you would if you were selling it separately, because of the amount of units that you are receiving from the cost of the product. So I don't know if the WholeSaler is going to be staying. However, it looks to me like it's going to be staying long term. It's not going to go anywhere, so don't worry about that. However, the only question I have is on it crates. If they're raising a huge creature, you know, a cow, cough, and after it's fully grown and brought to the city, the town, does that mean that this will disappear and go, or will it stay here? I don't know. These are some questions that I have relating to the islands. So let me know what you guys think of this down below. And if you guys... So later today, I also have a video coming out called Bed Wars Duos. So that is going to be an interesting video, and then tomorrow we are also going to be uploading an Islands video on this whole new update on everything you need to know. There's rabbits and there's so much new cool stuff that you guys need to know about. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like and turn the post notification bell on if you want to keep up to date. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.